A very good morning to Dr. Hanan. We are group name B37. So my name is Sivaras Paniselvam. First of all, I would like to thank you to Dr. such as excellent and well-structured teaching on us. So we really understand very clearly and satisfy what Dr. teaching and delivery us. Thank you so much, Doctor. Today, we will present our project on e-commerce sales and customer behavior analysis. In this presentation, we will explore customer purchasing patterns, sales threats, and key insights that can help business make a better decision. Let me begin with the background and objective of our studies. E-commerce platforms generate a huge amount of the transaction data every day. This data contains valuable information about the customer purchasing behavior, product performance, and overall business threats. However, looking for sales figure alone is not enough to fully understand about the business performance. The company may achieve a high sale but still face an issue such as low profitable customer retention problems and or uneven performance across the different regions. Moving on the objective of this project, our first objective is to analyze sales performance and customer behavior using the e-commerce transaction data. Second, we aim to evaluate whether business growth is profitable and sustainable over the time. Third, we seek to identify a key driver to influence performance such as customer segment, product, and region. Finally, based on our finding, we will provide a data-driven recommendation that help the business improve the decision making and achieve a better result. So let me move to the third slide. Next, I will introduce the data source project scope of our analysis. The data used this project came from Kaggers and is known as a sample superstore dataset. It is compared with retail transaction data from the US-based superstore and widely used for business analytics and data visualization project. Before starting the analysis, we carefully review the dataset to ensure its quality and reliability. After the cleaning process, the data contained 10,191 records and no record needed to be removed because there was no significant issue such as missing value and duplicate that would affect the analysis. In terms of structure, the final dataset contains 25 columns. These include 25 original variables provided in the dataset and 4 additional derived variables that were created to support deeper analysis and answer our business question more effectively. Regarding the project scope, our work was divided into 3 main stages. First, we perform dataset collection and evaluation to ensure the dataset was accurate, complete, and suitable for analysis. Second, we carry out data cleaning and documentation. This involves checking data quality, organizing variables, and documenting the transformation process to maintain transparency and reproducibility. Third, we develop 5 business questions that guide our analysis. These questions focus on understanding sales and performance, profitable and customer behavior that guide our analysis. The structure approves transfer raw data, meaningful, and recommendation and business questions. Okay, thank you, Doctor. I'm end of my part.
Okay, thank you, Silverage, for setting the stage. Let's move on to our methodology and the crucial step of data preparation. For any data storytelling project, data integrity is everything. We study with a full validation of the data set, ensuring there were 0 missing values and no duplicates. And I want to highlight that our clean process. This means we didn't just arbitrarily remove outliers. Every decision was logic, and the data fields were carefully adjusted to ensure orderly consistency across our timeline. Once the data was completely clean, to process this dataset and create the visualization you will see today. Most importantly, this entire process was built around a question-driven approach, ensuring this every chair we build directly answer our specific business need. And next, we move to business question. This approach naturally led us to formulate 5 key business questions. First, looking at the timeline, when do sell peak and what actually drives that growth. Second, shifting to profitability, which products are generating high sales but leaving us with low profit. Third, focus on the user, which customers create real value and bring in repeat rewards. Fourth, dreaming in on geography, which regions underperform when it comes to profitability. And finally, taking our macro view, is our growth truly sustainable and supported by profit? Today, we will answer each of these. I will start by addressing the first question regarding sales synergy and the core drivers behind our growth. Okay, if you direct your attention to figure 1 on the left, you will see the monthly sales trend with a moving average. Okay, you can see the blue line shows month sales, and it clearly demonstrates high volatility with dramatic fluctuation month over month. For instance, you can see a massive peak towards the end of the timeline when sales hit $109,000. However, when we apply the 3-month moving average represented by the red line, it smooths out the noise and reveals that this is no consistent synergy we can really depend on. Then moving to figure 3. You can see we compare the order count with the average order value by month. You can see this chart is crucial because it explains why those peaks happen. These sales peaks are largely driven by short-term speed in the sheer volume of orders rather than stable long-term trend of missing increase in how much customers bill by order. Based on these insights, our recommendation is twofold. First, we must focus our focusing efforts on the overall trend and moving average rather than getting distracted by single month peaks. Optimize the order value since order count is the primary driver of our sales peaks. Now, I will pass the presentation over to Zhang Zixin, who will dive into question 2 and explore the crucial impact of the discounts on our profitability. Thank you.
Hello everyone. For this data analysis project, I was responsible for 3 main tasks: building the customer analysis dashboard, building the product and regional analysis dashboard, and creating the profit and loss diagnostic model. Today, I will share the key findings and business suggestions from my analysis. First, I will talk about the customer analysis dashboard. This part mainly analyzes customer value and repeat purchase behavior. From the data, we found that customers who bring high revenue do not always bring high profit for each order. However, repeat customers are extremely important for our business. In the consumer, corporate, and home office customer groups, repeat customers contribute almost all the revenue. Their revenue shares are 99.7%, 99.8%, and 99.8% respectively. Since different customer groups have different profit levels, we suggest business focus on customer groups that create real profit instead of only chasing high sales. It is also important to keep these valuable customers and improve customer retention. Second, the product and the regional analysis dashboard shows clear differences in profit across different regions. Overall, regional performance is unbalanced. Some regions have high sales volume but very low profit margins. In addition, even within the same region, different product categories have different profit results. For example, in the central region, the furniture category loses money with a profit margin of -1.7%. Therefore, we suggest checking these low profit regions carefully and making targeted improvement plans for different regions and product categories. Finally, I built a profit and loss diagnostic model to find out why the business loses profit, with a main focus on discount effects. The model shows a clear result. More sales growth comes from larger discounts, but this reduces overall profit. Higher discounts directly lead to lower profit margins. When the discount is between 41% and 60%, the loss rate reaches 40.8%. When the discount is higher than 61%, the loss rate rises sharply to 122.8%. To solve this problem, we need to control discount ranges strictly to protect profit. We also need to review product subcategories that have high sales but low profit. These are the main analysis results and recommendations from my part of the project. Thank you.
Hello. Everyone, this is Ye Xulong. Today I will walk you through the key insights, findings, and actionable recommendations from our e-commerce business performance analysis using the Power BI dashboard we have built. Let's take a quick look at our data visualization setup. We have developed 3 core dashboards to support data-driven decision marketing, key metrics, trends, and volume changes over time. The customer dashboard focuses on customer segmentation, behavior pattern, and the volume insights, helping us understand our most valuable audience. The product and the regional dashboard divides into categorical performance and the regional profitability, allowing us to identify strength and opportunity across different markets. And now let's dive into our core findings. The lowest dropped to minus 7.7%, for far below our average of 12.6%. This fluctuation indicates a clear lack of stability in our profitability, which poses risk to long-term business health. Even more importantly, the scatter plot compressed scales growth and the profit margin reveals a critical issue in several periods. Based on these insights, we have outlined 5 key improfitable priorities. Refine skills planning. Use trend and driving analysis to guide decisions rather than blindly chasing volume targets. Control discount level, set clear thresholds for promotion to protect profit margin at the source. Prioritize high volume customers. Focus retention and engagement effort on customer, which drive the most profit, not just the most volume. Address low margin region. Conduct a detailed review of underperforming market to identify root causes, such as persisting issue or high operational cost. Monitor growth quality. Conduct a detailed review of underperforming market to identify root causes, such as persisting issues or high operational cost. Monitor growth quality. Track both sales, volume, and profitability materials in tandem to avoid illusory propensity from unprofitable growth. The ultimate goal of this action is to shift our focus from a volume-only methods to a balanced approach that provides prepares both skills and sustainable profitability. That concludes the core of our analysis. Now I will pass to number 5. Thank you.
Hello, teacher. I'm Xu Xiaorui, and I will be presenting the final part of our presentation. I'm going to talk about the conclusion, limitations, and the future improvements. Okay, so first, let's look at the conclusion. To conclude, our analysis shows that e-commerce performance is multidimensional. Sales alone is not enough to evaluate business success, and it should be analyzed together with profit, customer, and regional performance. So growth is only valuable when it is both profitable and sustainable. This shows data-driven analysis helps improve business decisions. Now let's move to the limitations section. So this analysis has several limitations. First, it is descriptive, so it doesn't show causal relationships. Second, logistics and marketing cost data are missing. Next, customer analysis relies on short-term data, failing to capture long-term customer value. Lastly, small sample size are aggregation sensitivities that bases the analysis outcomes. So because of these limitations, further analysis is needed for more comprehensive insights. Now let's move on to future improvements. There are several ways to improve this analysis in the future. First, Integrating course data would help us get more accurate, profitable analysis. Second, building a customer lifetime value model will help us understand long-term customer contribution. Third, predictive analytics improve decisions making. Finally, automating reports with Python improves efficiency and supports continuous monitoring. Now, I'm introduced my role as group leader. I was responsible for our role coordination. I designed the slides, organized internal revisions, and completed video editor. That's all for my part. Thank you for your attention, and we welcome any questions.